Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now, because I am the gentleman who has gone rogue, and I am going to hurt somebody's feelings, I guarantee it. Now, what I'm going to do today, ladies and gentlemen, is show you why a lot of black men are choosing to go overseas, and to show you how women of Asian descent are treating men. And you got to hear it for yourself. Let's get started, ladies and gentlemen.
Filipino wife for passport
you
bros.
have to do to have a happy marriage as a Filipino wife. Now, before you start judging, wait till the end, because this is just how it is in my culture, so please don't judge. Okay, number one, you have to keep the house impeccably clean, okay? You got to make sure the toilet is spotless. Make sure that you pick up after yourself. There never should be any dishes in the sink, like ever. Okay, number two, you have to make sure that dinner is always ready exactly like they like it. Make sure you ask in advance so that dinner is hot and ready when they get home. Number three, having a massage in the morning and the night is really important. So make sure that you massage the feet, the shoulders, wherever the stress areas are, for at least 45 minutes. But note that it could also go up to 2 hours depending on how stressed they are. And
let me tell you something, gentlemen. This woman is not exaggerating. She is not lying. Because I was overseas. I've dated many Asian women, Japanese, Korean, or whatnot. And their culture is exactly what she says. And when I came to the States to visit somebody at one time, there was a gentleman, an older man at the time. I was a young man, but he was an older man who had did about maybe 18 years in the military or something like that. He had married a Filipino woman. And what I saw was amazing, because personally, I wasn't looking for that then, because I was a young man. I was just trying to date around. He had a wife, and this woman cooked us breakfast. We spent the night, and when we woke up, it was a whole table full of food. Looked like someone came in and catered the house. She did that. She got up about 2 or 3 hours early to do all this stuff. And what I noticed is, whenever we ran out of food, like if there was bacon on the plate, as soon as one strip of bacon was gone, she put 2 more down there. You got full. And she was very submissive. See, these women are not argumentative, man. And see, when black women see these type of women do this, they think they're being slaves. They're not being slaves. They're being submissive. And it's funny how black women are now talking so much trash about, it's not just black women, modern women in particular, but I'm going to speak about the black women. They're talking so much trash about Filipino women or any women from overseas that the passport bros are going to, and they don't even know these women. Most of these women who are talking so much trash about these type of women have no societal ties whatsoever to these women, don't know none of them, have never left the country. The reason why they are disrespecting them, because they disrespect us. They disrespect the men who they see on a daily, and they're so full of disrespect that they will even disrespect people who they don't even know. They don't even know.
Are for at least 45 minutes, but note that it could also go up to 2 hours depending on how stressed they are. And that's fine, because that makes a marriage happy. And then last, but certainly not least, make sure their coffee is ready in the morning. That's really important, because they work really hard, and you want to make sure that they have everything they need to succeed in their day. So that's
your coffee, madam. I trust you'll find it to your liking.
Thank you, babe. Cheers.
I want you to know that from my personal lived experiences, black men who have married outside their race, when it comes to women who have those traditional cultures, their marriages last a long time, because there's not a whole lot of fighting. They don't even really yell their voice at that man. Most time they don't. They honor the man. Some that we don't see out here, but they honor him. Now, what I'm going to do next is show you a crazed black woman. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm using this out of fair use and for educational purposes. I want you to see how she acts. I want you to see how she acts. Then it's going to show you some more Filipino women to show you how they think. It's amazing. Watch.
Get your passport, brothers. This whole idea that you're gonna go abroad to find a wife because American women aren't submissive enough. They don't want men to be leaders. They're not like.
All right, right off the bat, this is a motherfucking child. This is a kid, man. She is obnoxious. Who would want to be with a woman? She acts immature. Look at that face, Jenna. Look at that face right there. Look at that. Just look at that shit. Look at that. She can't even have an intelligent rebuttal without acting like a kid. And you wonder why we don't want to choose you women today?
Aren't submissive enough. They don't want men to be leaders. They're not like our grandmas were. Expectations are astronomical.
Well, actually,
How much money the man got to make?
Over 100,000.
Over 100K?
Yeah.
Minimum amount of money you will accept?
Between like 90 and 100,000, I think is like a good like base.
Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
At least $250,000.
He has to make at least 250,000.
Yes.
And he has to be doing better than me. That's for sure. I'm not settling. He has to be financial.
There was a kid in the background. She said she's not settling. Let me tell you something. We're settling for you when you have children outside of marriage, or you have children from previous relationships. We are settling for you. And most of these women want men who are in the top 1%, 5%, 8% of men making this type of money. And here they are, they broke and they struggling. How can you ask for something you can't even provide?
Financially secure.
So
Yes,
what's the amount he has to make?
he would need to make over 100,000 a year or more.
Okay, so nothing less than 100,000 a year.
He will really have to touch my.
I've changed my stance on marrying for money. I will be doing that. I want to eat, nap, and have hot sex. I'm breathing.
You want to be a lazy whore. This is what women say right here. I want you to think about this.
Nothing else to the table. Now accepting applications.
I'm just thinking about the fact that I bring nothing to the table apart from vibes. I bring absolutely nothing to the table.
Okay, because a feminine woman won't answer that question. She'll be like, what do you mean? What do I bring to the table? I'm here. You know, that's a silly question.
You how to finesse men and take all their money just from bullying them. And don't listen to the bitches that are like,
She says to bully a man to get his money. That means puts pressure on him. See, around women like these Filipino women, you don't feel pressure. You actually can feel relaxed. Ladies, we can't feel relaxed around you because you have these unrealistic expectations and you have these very heavy burdens that you place on the shoulders of a man. See, black, white, people of every ethnic group, all these women that are modernized in their mindsets, this is what they're sounding like. And then you upset at us for saying we don't want to deal with that.
A silly question.
you how to finesse men and take all their money just from bullying them. And don't listen to the bitches that are like, fandom's an art, it takes time. It does not.
I respond things like, obviously I'm not pretty if you haven't told me in cash.
You ain't pretty. Anytime a long-haired helper have to try to pressure you to give money, you ain't pretty. The beauty is the soul. Beauty comes from the soul. You have outward appearance of attraction, yes, but beauty itself is a mindset. It is spiritual. You're riding on the inside.
Obviously I'm not pretty if you haven't told me in cash. If you think I'm so pretty, tell me on a scale from $100 to $1,000. And if you send anything under 1,000, we're done.
Well, it makes no sense because foreign bitches have way higher expectations than American girls do.
See, I don't understand it. Why y'all feel the need to disrespect people you don't even fucking know? Why are you making these blatant statements about people who actually have good hearts, man? Just because you're garbage, just because you're trash. You don't got to talk about people because these women want the men that you claim that you no longer need. How many times do you think you keep telling us we don't need you? You got to make $1 million. How long do you think for men say, okay, forget it and go get somebody else who actually wants me? And you're mad at us for wanting women who want us?
Just have way higher expectations than American girls do.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate your looks?
4.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate your looks? Well, it's 5. I think you're a lot prettier than a 5. Do you think really that you're just an average?
What you are witnessing right here is humility. You cannot ask a modernized woman that question. She's going to say she a 10, 11, 12, 15, 1 million. These women have humbleness. They humble. They have meekness. Meekness, not weakness, meekness. This is why it's so easy to get along with. They're not egotistical. They're not prideful.
I don't have enough confidence to say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how pretty do you think you are?
For me, I would rate myself 4 out of 10.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate your looks?
3.
3? Are you being modest here?
No.
No?
I'm ugly as fuck.
No.
That woman right there look better than some of these women out here who say they AIDS. That woman right there. You put the makeup on her, man, put the dress up, she gonna even look better. The humility, ladies. That's what you're lacking, humility. Some of you have a lot of pride because of the achievements, your degrees and whatnot. And then there's some of you who are broke, dusted, and disgusted, don't have nothing, living off the government, eating out of ramen noodles on the floor and shit like that. And still think that you're a 9 or a 10. No humility.
Meanwhile,
10. A fat fucking 10.
Rate them.
Let me back that up. I want you to see this thing right here. Who says she is a 10? Look a big girl.
Meanwhile,
10. A fat fuking 10.
Rate themselves on a scale of 1 to 10. Rate your physical appearance.
10.
10.
I guess a 10. I already said this. I'm a 10. Ah, I'm a 10. 10. Yeah, probably a 10.
And I don't give a fuck about male validation because I am the baddest bitch. Period.
How much money should you?
She says she's the baddest chick. I'm gonna back it up again. Now I want to show you how this modernized thinking is. That no one is less than perfect in everything. Here we go.
I'm a 10. 10. Yeah, probably a 10.
And I don't give a fuck about male validation because I am the baddest bitch. Period.
How much money should you be earning per month to be considered, yeah, I'm rich, I'm well off here in the Philippines?
Maybe like 50K a month.
50K.
Like that.
Okay, 50K is about $1,000 US. Okay, so
$1,000 a month would make this woman happy. That's easy to get, isn't it, gentlemen? She's happy with 50K for them. So you got to understand, the Philippines is a third world country also. So a lot of you gentlemen, if you fly over there right now with the money that you make, you'd be like a millionaire with some of the money that you make right now. You know what I mean? 50K is okay with them. Out here, women don't want an average man, a blue collar man, or just a man who makes 50K or less. And most black men make a little under 50K a year. And they'll be pleased. See, these women are easy to satisfy. How can you have a happy relationship where the woman is not satisfied with anything you do, ladies? That's what we've been trying to tell you.
50K a month?
50K.
Like that.
Okay, 50K is about $1,000 US. Okay, so how much do you expect your future husband to earn to provide a comfortable life here in the Philippines?
I think around 30 to 50K, char.
30 to 50,000 pesos. How much money is
$600 to $1,000 a month, and you can live good in the Philippines if you choose to. And if you just making that in America, and you have one of these women over here, they will be happy with that. They will be happy just to have a man. That tradition is different from this. We don't got no tradition here. We don't have no tradition. We have go get it, no matter what it takes. Go get it.
rich to you?
50K.
50K? Is that per month or per year?
Per month.
Per month. Oh, okay. How much does a man need to earn to have, to provide a comfortable living here in the Philippines?
30K per month.
30K per month. Okay, so how much money do you need to have to be considered rich?
Maybe around, if your salary is around 100,000 plus.
A month?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're earning 100,000 pesos a month, here in the Philippines, you're considered rich.
Yeah, I think so.
That's $1,800 a month. You're rich in the Philippines. Then I'm a billionaire then if I go over there. And some of you gentlemen are too.
A few minutes later.
How much money do you think a guy should make per year? I mean, if I'm like dating them, it'd be nice if they were at least making 100,000.
$1 million, 2 million, 500 grand. A lot. We're expensive.
Yeah.
Mills.
Yeah, dog, get that passport. Go do your thug thizzle. Because if you think American women are bad, get ready to have your socks blown off.
Boy, these women here. I tell you, this is crazy. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Because this is crazy, isn't it, gentlemen? Hope I open your eyes up to some things here. See you soon. Oops, I forgot to turn it off.